Hello and welcome back to ZK1 Plays. I'm so glad that you've joined me again today. Today we're going to be doing another shiny hunt, this time looking for another Pokemon that is a recently confirmed Mega Evolution receiver from Pokemon Legends ZA, and that is the Bellspout, Weepinbel, and Victreebel line. We're going to be looking for a shiny Bellsprout. Let's get into the video. Thanks for joining me today, and as always, please leave a like, leave a comment down below if you're hunting for this Pokemon as well, and then of course, subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot, especially as I'm trying to make the push to reach 1,000 subscribers. Share this with a friend, subscribe, you know the drill. Okay, let's get into looking for a shiny Bellsprout. First thing I want to do is point out where on the map I am. You will need the DLC for this hunt, and this is in the land of Kitakami. We're going to come all the way down to the southeastern portion of Kitakami, at the Mosswell Confluence. The Mosswell Confluence? I'm not sure how to say that exactly, but that's my best guess. And there's a flying point right here that you can land at, and that's exactly where I'm at. Now, hop on your ride Pokemon, and I'm going to show you kind of the best place to hunt, and then we're going to make a sandwich and begin to hunt. One key fact, though, is that you do want to make sure that it is daytime for this hunt, because at nighttime there are several additional poison Pokemon that spawn that we really do not want to have to deal with, all right? They're only going to decrease the total number of Bellsprout spawns, and so the best thing to do is wait till daytime, which you can do by passing a few hours, whatever you need to do, and then come over here and make your sandwich, and we'll get right into it, all right? So this is where we're going to start our hunt, so I'm going to hop off the ride Pokemon, set up a picnic, and let's make a poison-type shiny sandwich. All right, for the poison type, all you're going to need is some noodles, and then a salty and a spicy. There's a couple other herbs you can use, but salty and spicy I know will get the trick done. So here we go. Throw on any pick you want. Build the sandwich, and then watch your three things pop up in the top right corner saying that you got the right powers. All right, hopping out of the picnic, we got our powers we were looking for. Poison, Encounter, Sparkling, and Tidal Power. There it is. Hop on your ride Pokemon, and then what you're going to do is just begin to circle around. What you're looking for specifically in this hunt is a Bellsprout that is entirely yellow. The head yellow and the leaves yellow. That's probably the easiest one to spot. Additionally, you can find a Weepinbel that has like lime green leaves rather than its traditional grass green. And so it is a very slight difference on the Weepinbel, so you'll just kind of have to keep your eyes open. But that one right there is not shiny. And again, in case you haven't shiny hunted in a while, if you're worried about whether it's shiny or not, send your Pokemon out like this using the R button. And if it faints it like that, that means that it was not a shiny, because your Pokemon will not faint a shiny Pokemon in that Let's Go mode, all right? So I'm going to run around a little bit, see if we see a shiny Bellsprout or Weepinbel, and here's the route. From this little hut and garden area, I run a good, half of the field and then turn around and watch. Because sometimes as you begin to despawn things, new ones spawn in right here next to you. You can see there's a lot that just spawned in right there. I look them over, and then I continue to sprint away. Do the same thing, go about to past the tree, and then turn around again. Let some more things spawn in. You can see right over there, that field seems to be the best place for spawning them. The problem is that over there I have a mass outbreak going on right now, and so I don't want to waste a lot of spawns on that mass outbreak. Let's go past the rock and look around here. I know I've seen some over here as well. One other thing to be aware of on this hunt is pretty much to watch out for the other poison types, because there's a couple of poison types that like to hide, and they're really easy to encounter if you're not careful. That includes Spinarak right there. They kind of blend in with the grass sometimes, as well as Ekans, or Akins, however you say it. And because, again, they're so small that sometimes you don't see them, and then all of a sudden you're right upon one. All right, so here's some more Weepinbel and Bellsprout. And this is about as far as I go, because once again, right over this direction, there's one of those tear-up Pokemon, so we're going to try to leave him alone, just so that we don't have to worry about any more spawns that direction. So once we get to this section, I end up heading back to where we started, and then just kind of running these fields back and forth until you find a Bellsprout. I will say you can get a few Bellsprout to spawn over there on the other side of the river. However, I found that the spawns on this side of the river, right up here against the edge of the map, down this way, this is the best place to get spawns for Bellsprout and Weepinbel. So good luck, and I'm going to speed up a little bit, see if we can find us a shiny. All right, you can see it's already turning night in my game. If your shiny hunt lasts into the evening, you'll begin to see Ghastly spawn as well, sometimes even a Haunter. And just to be aware, those are additional poison Pokemon you won't have to deal with if you're hunting in the daytime, but is what it is. We're going to continue a search until we find one. There's one. Finally. It's a yellow one. Dude, it looks so good, right? Right? So that's what you're looking for if you find a shiny Bellsprout. You can tell I've been doing multiple sandwiches because we're back in the daylight. Oh, there's a shiny Weepinbel. See, that one's like really subtle. It's harder to tell for sure. This one definitely took me multiple runs. Well, it's back at nighttime, and after 2 or 3 sandwiches, I only found 2 that whole time. Again, these are not the easiest to hunt for unless there's a mass outbreak, just because of there's not really a way to isolate them to only grass or only poison types, because there's plenty of grass and poison types in this area that are not these 2. But there you go, a shiny Bellsprout, bright yellow, and a shiny Weepinbel, just a slight palette swap with the lighter colored leaves. Good luck in hunting your very own so that you can have a shiny Victreebel ready to evolve into a mega Victreebel. And as always, thank you for watching Zeke1 Plays. We'll catch you in the next one.